Hey everybody, and welcome back to Farmboy's Garage. And we're out here with the 2016 Jeep JKU. And wouldn't you hate to come back to your vehicle and see the hood latches down, knowing that somebody has been under your hood? Well, if you followed along with my videos, you know that one of the first things I did was put this hood latch on. So even with the straps down, you can't get the hood open. That's a very, very good upgrade. Now, back when I added this, I didn't know a few things. I didn't know you could get a Jeep specific, latch that would work with your lock. So I bought this Tuffy Security Products lock, and it's given me, a good year, or almost 2 years of trouble-free service. I'm very happy with it. The only issues I had with it was, one, that shined pretty well. Wasn't no cover on it. And number two, you had to keep up with a separate set of keys for it. Well, I didn't want to spend the money on a factory lock. I found the next best thing. So, looking around on Amazon, and I came across this lock here. It's made by Bolt. That's the model number. This is for the JKs. And it does work with your Jeep key. So you insert the key, turn it once, and it permanently learns your key. Now, I'm not getting paid to do a review on this. I bought this because I like it that it's got a cover, and I like that it'll work with my ignition key. And I think it was like 56 bucks on Amazon, which is probably a whole lot cheaper than the Dodge dealership, Jeep dealership. So what we're going to do is swap this out. Now, this is meant to rivet on, I believe. So I'm not going to rivet it on. I'm going to bolt it on, but I do believe it comes with some rivets. So let's open this up and see what all it comes with. Of course, it comes with a latch and with the rivets, and it comes with these big old rivets. And you have to have a sure enough big rivet gun to use these rivets. I'm not going to reuse the rivets. It does actually come with new things for your grill, which is pretty neat. Shouldn't have to tear them up to get the grill off, but if you do, there's some spares. So that's pretty great of them to do that. So I think swapping this out is going to be a pretty easy job, really. I do believe we're going to have to take the hood loose there to pull it back some. And it's just a matter of swapping it out, 2 bolts. And if you don't have bolts, you can always use the rivets, or you can buy you some bolts. I'm going to go with the bolts. So let me get set up and we'll get to taking this old one off. So on mine, the bolts are 1/2 inch headed. It's unlocked, we can get it open. So we got 2 1/2 inch headed bolts, which I guess are 3/8 bolts. And that's holding this on. And what we got to do is take the grill, pull the grill back enough to get it off. So just a few clips here. Most of the time you can just take a flathead. Sometimes these ends will pop out. Just get up under there and they come out pretty easy. And like I said, that kit comes with new ones if you want to replace them. So there's quite a few of these on here. The rest of the grill just pops in with little plastic studs, pops in with little clips, so we can just pull these clips out. And of course, mine's got winch wiring through it, so we're just going to lay it back enough to get to it. And I was wrong. There's actually 4 bolts that holds this in, 2 in the front, 2 in the top, and I think they're all the same size though. Let's see if I can get the ones out the front there. And that one does have place for these on the front, so that won't be any issue. I like the bolts better than the rivets, just for ease of service. If you ever have to replace it, you ain't got to drill rivets out. These are not self-tapping, so I think these might have already been in here. I'm not sure. I'll have to go back. I will put a link in the description for the video of me installing this if you want to go back and look and see what this came with. We're just going to kind of try not to drop it here. Route it around and under this wiring loom in front of it. So here's this one. I mean, it's pretty simple. It's heavy gauge, y'all. I mean, like I say, I've been real happy with this particular one. I just didn't like this brightness of it. You compare it with the other one. You can see the other one it's a little different. It's got this piece on it. It's also got this piece up here, which I'm not sure what that's good for. The latch doesn't appear to be as thick a metal as the Tuffy, but I guess it has this on here to keep somebody from getting up under it. You know, it's riveted. It's shinier, but get this on here. I'm not sure why they want to put this big honking piece of metal right here, but whatever. Undo it. I think I remember taking, oh, finger's stuck. I think I remember taking this and self-tapping them 2 holes in the top there. And I did that other one. I don't really understand why they didn't supply the bolts with this. I guess I want to make it a little more permanent. I'm pretty sure the holes are already in the grill, in the core support here for this, because like I said, it is a factory option to install a lock. And whichever way you go, if you've got a Jeep, I would recommend wholeheartedly to get you a latch for it, because for the price of these latches, have y'all priced batteries lately? I mean, the cheap batteries are $120, and these batteries here are probably more than that. And these hood latches are, you know, $60. That's all it is. Rebolting that on there. We'll just stick these clips back in. I'm gonna save those new ones because I might need them sometime again. I think these are still pretty usable, even though they've been in and out a couple times. Still work. Got that. It's a little tight getting in here with my finger. Do not remove until ready. Too cold. Only insert key intended for everyday use. So apparently, once you've coated this, you have coated it. It's not going to work on anything else. I don't plan on having another Jeep or using it on another Jeep. So we're going to coat it with Jeep key. Thing don't move very far. That's locked. That's unlocked. So apparently, once you unlock it, you can't take your key out. It's unlocked, and your key's stuck. And when it's latched, it's latched. It's a lot nicer now that I can take it, get serviced. I ain't got to worry about losing these other keys. Pretty good little investment. Now it don't show up so much in the front. Now somebody was asking me on the other video if you had the inserts, would this get in the way? And I think you're going, if you have an insert between here, you're going to have to do something around this. With the other one, you could just put a hole in there to get your key in, but on this one, to be able to pull that back, you've got to really reach up in there to get it. So you might want to think about that if you got grill inserts. That comes almost flush with the back side of the grill. It's just about flush. So I believe an insert would fit, but you might have to pull it out to get to it. So if you stuck around to the end of the video and you have a Jeep that needs a hood latch, go ahead and drop me a comment, and I'm going to give this one away to some lucky viewer that needs one. You must be in the United States. I'm not going to ship out of the country. You must have a Jeep JK, because this is the only thing that this will fit, a JK or a JKU. So I'll draw the comments after a 2-week period, and once this contest closed, I'll drop a link down here in the bottom stating that the contest is closed. But if you want one, get in now. So thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe if you haven't.